Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. It's very simple because I just went to the gym. I actually just got back from it. I went a little bit later in the day. I wanted to go earlier, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be having any plans tomorrow. And if I wasn't going to be doing anything tomorrow, then I was just going to go to the gym tomorrow. But then around like 3:45, my friend said, "Let's see Trolls tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay." So because we were planning on going to the movies on Tuesday anyway, but my friend wanted to see Fantastic Beasts, and I said like 10 times, and I'm seeing it with my family on Wednesday for my brother's birthday. So, and my sister's gonna be home for Thanksgiving, so I was like, yeah, kind of seeing it with my family. We can see Trolls or we can see Moana. Moana is apparently having advanced screenings tomorrow night, but I think Becca's set on seeing Trolls, but I kind of feel bad about seeing Trolls without our other friend Phil. But he's not available tomorrow night, and neither is our other friend, so it's just gonna be me and her. And she said she would pay for my ticket, so that was really nice. So yeah, say I have like $20 to my name right now. It really sucks. But anyway, yeah, so I just went to the gym, so I just did something really, really simple. I just used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair, and then I set the under eye with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then I just set my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium, just because I feel like I need to use like other powders, and it kind of adds a little bit more coverage than the Giorgio Armani powder does, which is crazy. And I still absolutely love this powder, so I want to use it a little bit more. I kind of feel like this blemish is like sticking out though. I don't know why. I was thinking about recording a video today because I don't know if I'm going to have time to record a video after today. Because like I said, I'm going out tomorrow. And then my sister's going to be here tomorrow night. Like I said, I was originally supposed to go to a concert with one of my friends tomorrow. But he told me on Sunday night that actually the tickets are sold out for Tuesday. And like I said, I didn't want him paying for me anymore because he paid for like enough stuff already. So I'm not going to that concert. I'm just going to go to the movies. So anyway, then I concealed on my eyes and then set that with the same powder. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then I didn't even do bronzer just because I don't have to wear bronzer every single day. And when I'm like extremely lazy, because I honestly didn't even feel like putting on makeup today. But like I said, I only really wear it to wear a lip color because I feel like I really neglect my lip colors sometimes. So I just went in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish blush in the shade Warm Soul. And then I highlighted with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade well, the mineralized blush in Warm Soul, and then I just went in with the mineralized skin finish in the shade Lightscapade. So I really wanted to use all the mineralized products today. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray just so it won't sweat off. And then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk because I've been wanting to use it for a while and I haven't used my MAC lipsticks in a little while. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, I was going to clean my room today, but then now I have to like change from the gym and help my mom with dinner, so I might clean after dinner or I might be too tired, but I wanted to clean this room before my sister got home, but it's not like she's really going to be in here and it's not like it's terrible. But I really wanted to dust and vacuum, and I don't know if I'm going to do it now because I'm pretty tired because I went to the gym too late. And yeah, that is pretty much it, so I'm going to go. Bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did go see Moana with one of my friends. It was really, really good. The animation was amazing, and she was so nice to help me out with the movie and pay for it, because she knows I don't really have any money right now. So, yeah, so I wore my Maleficent shirt to the movie and just wore all black, and I did this really cool look. I actually really like how the eyes turned out. So yeah, and my boyfriend said he needs to call me, so I guess I'll call him soon. Or he wants me to call him, whatever. My sister's coming home tonight. She's on the train home now, actually, so she'll be here in like an hour or so. I'm hoping to take a shower or something before she gets home because my hair is like looking a hot mess again, and it's such a pain in the ass when you don't have a straightener to really like help your hair out. Like my hair gets unstyled after only like a few days of not washing it. So, yeah, anyway, so we met up at the mall and we just went to Hot Topic first, and then she just got some food to sneak into the movie, and then we went and saw the movie. But yeah, um, I wouldn't say it's my favorite out of Tangled and Frozen, but I will say it's probably just as good. And the animation was phenomenal, probably the best animation they've done because the ocean, and it reminded me of like a combination of Little Mermaid, um, Life of Pi, and what was the other movie? Um, there's another movie that made me think of it. I forgot which one, but it really reminded me of those two movies, like because they had these ocean sequences with like a manta ray that was like glowing, and that really reminded me of Life of Pi on like the water. So maybe the um directors were inspired by that movie too. That movie's amazing too. But anyway, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. And then I also went in with a little bit of the Makeup Forever skin equalizer on my nose just to hopefully help like it be a little bit more moisturized. But I don't know if it really did much, but whatever. So I did that. And then I went in with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Siberia, since I am the latest shade in that. I don't have my charger. I didn't want to call him on my computer because I didn't really want to talk to him for that long because I want to take a shower and stuff. So anyway, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color light Fair Neutral. And then I set everything with the, actually I used a different powder today because I'm trying to use my other powders instead of just the Georgia. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I like vacuumed earlier today, so my cord is like all the way in the back. Sorry. Yeah, so I just set everything with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder because I've been telling myself I keep on wanting to use it recently, and I finally remembered to use it today. And then for my eyes, I went in with the, of course, the MAC Prep and Prime and Radiant Rose, and then MAC 24-hour primer, and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. And then I went in with a couple of Makeup Geek shadows today and a couple shadows from the Urban Decay Electric palette. I used Fantasy in the crease from Makeup Geek. Then I darkened up the crease more with Jilted from the Electric palette. And then I used ColourPop's Slave to Pink on the lid. It's one of my all-time favorites from ColourPop because it's such a vibrant pink and it just stays on your lid like really good. And then on the outer corners, I went in with Urban from the Electric palette, and then on the brow bone, I went in with Vanilla Bean. So I really wanted to use a ColourPop shadow on my lids today because I feel like I haven't used one in a while. And it's better to do pink on the lids for this look than pink in the crease because I feel like pink on the crease and lips is just like a little bit too much. So that's what I did for that. And then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank. And then I went in with the MAC Sand Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Daydreamer from Makeup Geek. Then I bronzed up the skin with the NARS Laguna Bronzer just because I wanted to use it today. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in the shade Obsessed. And then I went in with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Pink Glow, but I wanted it to be a little bit more intense. So I went in with Crushed Pearl and Starburst from Anastasia because I always know that those are going to look pretty from the Gleam kit. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Gel Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I finally tweezed my eyebrows last night so they look a lot better. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Pencil in the shade Obsessed, which I used the blush Obsessed and the lip liner Obsessed. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Pink Velvet because I haven't used this one in quite a while and I knew I wanted to use it today because, again, it's not your typical hot pink, but it still goes with like the pink on this shirt like really well. So I love this shirt, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Go see Moana. It was really good, and I'm going to see Fantastic Beasts tomorrow with my family. And then I might see Trolls next week. Originally we were gonna see Trolls together. But that was in 3D, so I didn't want her to spend that much money on me for a 3D movie. And Tuesdays, yes, it is less money. You save like $5. And I texted her last night saying that they were doing like a screening of Moana at 7:30 at Broadway, but then I saw that there was a screening for Moana at 7 at Roosevelt, and that's where we were going to see the movie because she wanted to go to that mall. And she was like, I thought we were going to see Trolls. It's not playing at Roosevelt. And I was like, well, it actually is. It's playing at 7. Because officially opening day is tomorrow, but I guess they're having advanced screenings tonight, probably to see how the movie does, or sometimes they do that around the holidays, and plus it's a Wednesday release, and that's usually what happens during the holidays and stuff, is that they release more movies on a Wednesday. I don't know what this is. That's annoying me. So yeah, but so then I told her that, and she was like, because she wasn't sure if we were gonna make the 5:30 movie for Trolls, because she didn't get there until 5:30, and I was there by 5:30 as well. So we kind of, since I told her let's see the later movie, and I kept on checking if the time was good and if there were still tickets, and she said yeah, and I told her that there was enough tickets that I think will be fine, that she was like, okay, then let's do that, because she was gonna let me know if we were gonna see the 8:15 movie, and I was already like basically ready, and I was like, let's just see Moana instead, like we can still see one of those. And I kind of felt bad seeing Trolls without one of my other friends, because he was originally, like, we asked him to go like yesterday or the day before, and he said he had rehearsal, and he loves Justin Timberlake, and I'm sure he wants to see Trolls, so we're probably going to see it with him next week, and then maybe see Fantastic Beasts too, but I promised my family I would see Fantastic Beasts with them first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did just get back from seeing Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them with my family. It was good. It was really, really good. I was definitely impressed with the effects. It was very, very funny. I just feel like it was a little bit long. This is really annoying me. I don't care. I'm taking it off anyway. Whatever. I kind of like stained it a little bit after I reapplied my lipstick. I'm pretty sure it's lipstick. I don't think it's like maybe it is a pimple. Whatever. So anyway, I'm just gonna stand back here. So I did just wear like a simple red sweater today, and then just some jeans, and then we left for the movie around like, we went to see a 3:30 movie, and we got home around like 6:15 or something, so I've been home for like a half hour. So I just wore something not really too natural, but still had a little bit of oomph to it, but still was very understated. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I was going to go in with the Giorgio Armani foundation today, but I decided to use something even more natural than that. So I decided to use something I haven't used in a while, and I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the color Y225. And I always forget how much I really like this foundation. It's a very light coverage, but it looks like super natural. It like just looks like nothing on your skin, and it is such a pretty foundation. So I used that. And then I concealed with the matching concealer. My friend is so annoying. Anyway, so I went in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the color Y23. And then I set everything with the It Cosmetics by Porous Pressed Powder. For the Makeup Forever Concealer, I haven't used it in a while, and I forget how much I really like this concealer as well. I need to use these more often. It is a really nice concealer. It did crease a little bit under my eyes though, but it still looked really nice under the eyes. And then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. I really have been enjoying this powder again. I can't believe I stopped using it for a while. It's such a great powder. And it feels like so lightweight on your skin, and it really does blur out your pores a lot. It's so good. And then I decided to go in with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I was just so inspired to go in with it again because I always see Young Wild and Polish talking about it like all week this week saying that this is all she's been really using lately with like lid shades and stuff. So I was like, okay, I feel like I need to use it now because I haven't used it in a little while. I mean, I have used this palette a lot, and this is one of my favorite palettes. And I just wanted to show you guys how much of this one color I've used, and I really like using this as a transition shade. This color, Flower Child, right here. Look how much I've used of that. Like the Tarte is like completely gone in there. And then same thing with like Funny Girl. I feel like it won't be too difficult to hit pan on these shadows. I don't know. So I went in the crease with Flower Child, then I darkened up the crease more with Smarty Pants, and then I went in with Jet Setter on the crease, and then I went in with I believe it was Activist on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I was going to go in with Funny Girl, but it kind of wasn't coming out as pigmented as I wanted it to. So I actually wanted to use a ColourPop shadow today because I felt like I haven't used them in a little while. I mean, I have been using Liberty a lot because it's like one of my favorites. But I decided to go in with something that matched the lip, so I wanted to use ColourPop's Super Shock shadow in the shade Sequin, so I used that. And then I went over it with Funny Girl, and I felt like that helped it a lot better, and it kind of turned it into more of like a rosy gold. Not a rose gold, but like a rosy gold, like because I put like a little bit of the gold on top of it, and I think it came out really pretty. And then for the brow bone, I went in with Charmer, so that's what I used from the palette. I kind of forgot to smudge something on my lower lash line. I haven't really been doing that very often lately. I've just been putting like a nude eyeliner on it. And then for the mascara, I finally grabbed a mascara that I've been wanting to use for a while because I feel like I get stuck on using one mascara and then I don't use anything else. I decided to whip out the L'Oreal Carbon Black Voluminous Mascara. So that is actually a really nice mascara. So I used that today. And then I concealed under my eyes with Makeup Forever concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Honey Dude, and then I also highlighted the inner corners with Funny Girl since it wasn't like really the same color on the lid. I figured it would work on the inner corners too. And then I went in with the MAC Stand Flaky Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter, and then I went in with the Clinique Cheek Pop blush in the shade Pink Pop. I probably should have went in with a different blush because I didn't really like how it layered too well on this foundation. I feel like it kind of broke up a little bit. But now I think it looks nice and natural, so it's just a nice flush of color now. And then I highlighted with the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder in the shade Starlight. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. And then I started thinking of the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade In Demand. And I did a liquid lipstick check-in review of this today. I haven't worn it in a little while, so I wanted to wear it today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, because I'm super tired and we have to still make dinner. My sister decided to take a nap because she got a migraine after the movie, and they were up really early to go shopping. I was here until we left for the movie, so. And I got ready like at 1:30, and it still took me an hour to get ready. I was like, seriously? I'm like, to do this, it took me a freaking hour, so. Probably because I was like super tired. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I know that today was Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. My boyfriend came over like he always does. I just didn't feel like retouching out my makeup because I'm going to take it off really soon. I feel like my makeup broke down a lot faster than usual today. I feel like my skin's very dry lately, and I feel like my foundation doesn't really break down when I wear this foundation, so I was kind of surprised when it did. I didn't even reapply my blush or anything because it looked okay when I was in the bathroom before. It looks a lot more faint on screen. So anyway, I just wore something really comfortable. I wore this just Free People sweater with this t-shirt underneath. I usually just wear a sweater every year and just be like super casual. But it's still like something fallish and nice. So I decided to go in with like more of like a burnt orange look, you know, because it's fallish. And I was originally going to wear a plaid shirt with Kat Von D's Lolita on my lips, but I decided to change it to this lip instead because I was like, oh, that one is like so much more Thanksgiving. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Pepper Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2, and then concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and then set everything with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. I am forgetting how good this powder is. It really does blur your pores and gives you like a flawless finish. It's great. And it even helps with dryness and like really like helps correct it. It's great. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Pepper Prime 24-hour base, and I went over that with the same Giorgio Armani IT Cosmetics powder. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie today as my transition shade, and then I was torn if I was going to use this palette or Lime Crime, the Lime Crime Venus palette, but I decided to use the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette today. So I used the shade Burnt Orange in the crease, then I darkened up the crease more with Raw Sienna, then I used Red Ochre on the outer corners, and then for the lid shade I went in with ColourPop shadow. I went in with the shade Game Face from ColourPop because I haven't used it in a while, and I think it looked really nice after like kind of fading a little bit. And I've been kind of liking that look lately. And then the brow bone, I just popped on Tempera from the palette. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Stick Blending Powder. Then I smudged Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna on the lower lash line because I didn't want to do any liner today because I think it looks a lot more natural when you don't do liner and you just do like eyeshadow, so it's not like as severe. So I wanted to smudge something on the lower lash line, and then I put a nude liner. Oh, the waterline again. Sorry, I'm so tired. I was up at 10, and then we were cooking for like 6 hours. I do all the baking, so with my mom, so we make the 2 pies, which is apple pie and pumpkin pie, and then we make a pumpkin cake. It's like a pumpkin bundt cake, and then we also make noodle pudding. So, and I can't believe it's over already. It's like my favorite holiday. So yeah, Then I went in with the MAC Sample Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and then I lined the waterline with ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. I probably should have darkened it up a little bit more because it looked really good with the nude liner. I've just been really liking how nude liner looks on the waterline lately. And then for the inner corners, I used Primavera from the palette. So that's everything I used from the palette. Plus, I really want to take it off, so. Then I went in with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. Then I, to bronze the skin up, and then I went in with the MAC blushes in the shade Peaches and Sunbask on the cheekbones just because I was really, like, inspired to use Peaches today. Then I highlighted with the, oh my god, it's, like, so faded. Why does it look so faded on camera? Whatever. I used the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Champagne Pop. I swear, I just checked the bathroom, like, 10 minutes ago, and it doesn't look this faint in person, so. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thinking the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel and set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. And then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the Makeup Monsters Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cornucopia because you put cornucopias out on Thanksgiving. So I just thought it was better for me to wear this lipstick rather than the other one. And I just feel like it was kind of bleeding a little bit on the sides, but no matter how many layers you put on, I feel like it just started getting drying now. And I've been wearing this since about 12 o'clock this afternoon. The formula is amazing. It's always smooth. There's never any cracks. And it always stays super pigmented and richly pigmented throughout the whole day. And it's like barely drying. They're the best. But this is the first time I've worn this lipstick all day in like a long time. So now I've worn it like twice this fall. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Bye. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And sorry I've been like slacking on the videos a little bit this week because yeah, I haven't really been too inspired and I still have to shoot a fall makeup tutorial at some point. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with my boyfriend tomorrow. Hopefully, we're probably just going to go over his house. I'm probably going to eat the leftovers here and then I'm just going to go over his house because we're going to be watching Gilmore Girls tomorrow. I'm hoping we're going to be watching it at his house because we're going to basically be at his house like all day Saturday. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you really quickly about my makeup look for today because I'm about to head out to my boyfriend's house. I'm just going to go over his house and watch Gilmore Girls with him. I'm so excited. I actually ended up starting it last night because I was just too excited. This lip is just annoying me just a little bit, but I really like how it looks with this, so. So anyway, I just threw on some concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. on my face, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brain Powder under my eyes, and then I just blurred my pores a little bit with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. And then actually I like went to eat, and then I finished up my makeup after that. That's all I did was like put concealer on and set it. And then I wasn't going to wear eyeshadow initially, but then I always end up putting a little bit on, so I just put on something very simple. I used the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette today. I didn't even use a transition shade because I don't know if he's like going to want to go and get something to eat, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have his own leftovers from his mom, and I'm going to bring him some apple pie because that's like his favorite thing to eat in the universe. So I'm going to bring him a slice. And I always feel like something looks dry when it's like completely fine. My dog's always like running everywhere. So yeah, I just used that. I just used a couple of the shades. I used Nudie first. Then I darkened up the crease more with Cashmere Bunny. Then I went in with Honey Pot on the lid. And then I went in with Heaven on the brow bone. And that's it. And then I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I just highlighted the inner corners with Silk Teddy. So yeah, really simple. And I wanted to use it again. Then I bronzed up my skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filters. It's really simple and easy. Then I went in with the Clinique Cheek Pop blush in the shade Nude Pop on my cheeks. And then I highlighted with the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Rosy Glow highlighter. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the Stila Stale Date Liquid Lipstick in the shade Carmelo. Because I wanted something really nude, but I like this because it's not like too cool. It's like cool tone, and it's a little gray, but it's not like too gray. So now I'm going to go. I'm hoping that it's not too crazy, like going in Black Friday traffic. But yeah. I'm gonna go, bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you really quickly about my makeup look for today. Did something really simple. I wasn't originally going to even put on this much makeup because I was literally just gonna put on a tiny bit of concealer and some mascara, and that was basically it. But I figured like my boyfriend and I might like go out and just get something to eat and then go back to his house because his parents are away, so we spend a lot of time at his house watching movies and shows and stuff like that, so I just really wanted to cover like the pimples that I have right now, so I just went in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, and then I set everything with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, and then I just put on a little bit of concealer on my top and bottom, under eyes, and then I just set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara on the top and bottom. I forgot that I wanted to recoat them a little bit. It's really okay, I don't care. Because I'm going to be wiping it off when I get back home anyway. Get back to his house. Then I just went in with the MAC blush in the shade Melba on the cheeks, just really lightly. And then I went in with the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter just on the cheekbones and on the center of the face. Then I just went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I was going to set my face with the Smashbox Primer Water, but I'll just do that in a minute. And then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I just primed them with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue. I'm thinking we might get burgers to eat, but I might just wipe this off while I'm eating the burger because I'm going to be wiping it off anyway. I just want to wear it until we start eating, so I just figured just to wear something that I can just get off my lips easily rather than worrying about reapplying or eating while I'm wearing like a liquid lipstick. I just thought it would be easier, and plus if I'm still wearing this and I eat a burger, I can eat this lipstick because I'm not sounding like a crazy person, but I actually can because they're Bite Beauty lipsticks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just wearing this hoodie that my boyfriend got for me. It's like our outfit together. We wear this like all the time. And then I'm wearing the matching pants. He like loves this outfit. So I just wanted it to be super comfy because I think that the only time we're going to go out is to get something to eat, and then we're going to go back home and like watch stuff for like the rest of the night. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and also last night we ended up hanging out with his friends last night. So, like I said, I wasn't even intending on putting on eyeshadow, and then we ended up going to his friend's house, and I was like, thank God I put on some makeup because I didn't realize we were gonna be going out. Not that I'm saying it would have been like a huge deal, but his friends are like used to me wearing like a little bit of makeup. So, I did wear like minimal makeup yesterday too. So just usually on the weekends, like I don't really wear as much makeup as I do during the week. And plus I'm still waiting for unemployment. So I don't want to like make him go out everywhere because I feel bad because I don't have money. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye. Oh yeah, and last night, sorry, we ended up having like this couples thing. I think that's why they invited me and Josh because his friend invited us over to his house, to him and his girlfriend's house. And his other friend was there with his new girlfriend, and then there's like four of them. Josh, his and his three other friends, and all of them like brought their girlfriends with them. And like his friend just got a new girlfriend, so like it was kind of like us hanging out for the first time together, and it was like really cute. And we played like this game called Avalon, which I've never played before, but it was fun. And that was pretty much it. It was fun, and I hope we can do it again because I really like doing like coupley kind of things, and yeah, it was cool. I didn't know we were doing it, so I would have worn like something like a little bit more makeup wise, and I was like, whatever. It wasn't really a big deal. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am supposed to be heading over to my boyfriend's house again, and we're supposed to watch a few movies together because, like I said, his parents aren't here. So I like to go over as much as possible and be able to watch movies with him and shows and stuff like that and spend as much time together as possible. So, I did just something pretty natural again today. I just decided to put on eyeshadow today, and I really like how it turned out. But I just put a few eyeshadows on, and I'm not even wearing foundation again. So I just wore my other aqua sweater because I wore the red one on Wednesday when I went out with my family to see Fantastic Beasts. So just today I decided to wear the green one because it's super comfy. I'm like super comfy. Can I talk right now? Super comfy. And how many times can I say that word? And it just, it's really nice to just relax and chill in. So anyway, I wanted to go over around now. It's after 3 o'clock already, but he still hasn't texted me yet. So I might have to call him soon and be like, are you going to be up soon? Because I want to come over. So, or I might just show up. Whatever. So I did conceal with the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the color Porcelain. And then I set my under eye with the Laura Mercier Stick Brightening Powder. And I also set my face with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press Powder. Just been obsessed with it lately. Really? Lately. Can't you speak? I still don't know why this is not really covered that well, but whatever. It's went down a lot more since yesterday. So anyway, then I did also bring the concealer on my eyes and then also set that with the same powder. And then I went in with a couple of single shadows today for my look. I decided to use the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows in my crease. So I used Toast in the crease first. Then I darkened up the crease more with Camel. These shadows are so easy to blend and they're so pigmented. Like, they take a little bit of building to blend them, but once they're blended out, they look so pretty on the crease. So I'm really glad I decided to use them today. I was going to use the Lorac Pro palette today, but I was like, nah, I'm going to use these instead because I kind of want to, because I feel like by the time I actually do pick up a couple of holiday palettes, like when I can, I feel like I'm going to be really overwhelmed with eyeshadow palettes again. So I kind of want to like take advantage of my eyeshadows now and wear as many as I can because I'm not working right now. So it's kind of harder for me to use all my neutral palettes when I'm going to have like 5 new palettes to test out and review and stuff like that. So, and I want to try doing more reviews on my channel, especially of holiday palettes, to tell you whether they're worth the money or not. So anyway, and that was it for the crease, really. And then for the lid, I went in with a ColourPop shadow that I haven't used in a while. I was going to use Synergy from Kat Von D, but if I wanted to use that, it would have created some massive fallout underneath my eyes, and I just didn't want to deal with that because I had already concealed under my eyes. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use a ColourPop shadow instead because it's going to be easier. I was going to go in with On the Rocks, but then I decided to go in with this shade called Desert. It is such a pretty like sand kind of color, and it has a little bit of like it's like a pearlized finish, and I really like these ones because like you can still see a shine to them, but they're not completely matte, and that's why I really love them because like it still gives a little bit of life to your eyes without being like over the top or like knowing that you have like eyeshadow on. I just think it looks really natural, so I use that. And then for the brow bone, I went in with Vanilla Bean and Mirage by Makeup Geek. And then for the lashes, I went in with the L'Oreal Carbon Black Voluminous Mascara again. And then I went in with the Honeydew Gel Liner from ColourPop on my waterline. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Rapunzel from Makeup Geek. So I really like how it turned out. I was going to use Thunderstruck, but I was like, I kind of wanted to stick with that yellow gold type of theme. And I think this one looks prettier. And then I went in with MAC Simply Giga Black Lash, of course, on the bottom lashes. I've been staying up way too late too. Like I almost stayed up till like 5 o'clock last night. Just like watching stuff because, you know, I don't really have responsibilities of getting up early. So then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter. What is on my computer? And then I actually went in with a blush palette that I haven't used in a while. I feel like the blush like kind of fades really quickly on me though if I don't really wear face makeup because like I said, I keep it super natural. But I decided to use the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette today. And I used these shades Lo-Fi and OC. And I just think they looked really pretty and natural on natural bare skin because they can be very pigmented if you use them on like skin that has more like foundation on. And before I leave, I was gonna walk the dogs and I wanted to leave before my mom got home because she gets home at 4:30, so I wanted to leave before that. So I'm probably gonna leave within the next like half hour because I don't want to be at his house later than 4:30 like yesterday. So, and I still think that'll give us plenty of time to watch something because I don't think we're really gonna go far. I think we're just gonna pick up food and then start watching something. So, but I at least want to watch like one movie with him today. So yeah, so anyway, and then I highlighted with the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Sin. I was going to use MAC Soft and Gentle again because I loved how it looked yesterday, but I was like, let me change it up and use a little bit of Urban Decay on the face. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thinking the Urban Decay True Makeup Setting Spray. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park. I hope that this shade looks good with this. I think it looks pretty. Like, I kind of really like how it looks together. It might be, like, a little clashing, but I kind of like that. So, I don't know. I think it looks really pretty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go... I might pick out a couple of movies downstairs and bring them over. And I was also going to bring a bag of popcorn over for him because he's been like, I have like no money, so he's been helping me out a lot. So I want to bring over like some snacks for him or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye.